Mwansu, what woke me up around 2:30 a.m. is that the Southwest appears to be gloating over the presidency. Mwansu says. Professor ABC Nwosu, a Federal Republic Nigerian minister during President Olusegun Obasanjo's administration, reportedly bemoaned the Southwest's seeming rejection of calls for restructuring in favor of commemorating the presidency, according to the Sun story. He reminded them of a Southwest 1994 National Constitutional Conference rejection. General Sani Abacha's military administration organized the conference. He explained how the conference came up with a paper suggesting 3 vice presidents and a rotating presidency, arguing that this arrangement would have avoided the use of the doctrine of necessity in 2009. He said, and I quote, "What woke me up around 2:30 a.m. is that the Southwest appears to be gloating over the presidency and they appear to have given up on restructuring. I'm on my knees begging them. This country was nearly burnt when an election was annulled. General Sani Abacha set up a conference because he did not want to leave. About 9 people were elected from each state. It was not an appointive conference. The Southwest then boycotted it, but a few leaders from there participated. I was there. I was running a secretariat for the Southeast. Ojukwu, Ekweme, and others were there. The outcome of the conference was published by the federal government. It stated clearly that there shall be a presidency that will rotate between the North and the South, and there shall be 3 vice presidents. The zone of the president would have had the first vice president in case the president died. If you had that, the issue of the doctrine of the necessity would not have been there." Well, if you ask me, and I'm trying so hard to understand what this particular man is saying, and they try so hard to understand what they talk. Which one is 3 vice presidents? If they are saying restructuring, is restructuring not? Is it not? Because I know that people are calling for, for restructuring for a long time. In fact, this man don't make me even. I don't even know what restructuring is about to me, because you are saying restructuring, you're talking about vice presidents, talking about things. You understand? Talking about 3 vice presidents. I am like, what is going on? Mr. Man advised all Igbos to go back to the Southeast. They're all foreigners in Nigeria, so they urgently need Biafra presidents in Southeast. So this is what you have to say. Good. Oh my goodness. No, the only thing with Igbos is that wherever we find ourselves, we consider it home. That is why you can wake up one day and start thinking of destroying an Igbo man's property. And this thing, see, let us not derail, but let me just speak a little on this. I don't know what's the connection between Igbos and this particular post. Do you understand? Because the last time I checked, be like saying, I me something wrong with my eyes. What woke me on around 2:30 is that the Southwest appears to be gloating over the presidency. And then they said, you bemoaned the Southwest seeming rejection of calls for restructuring. Okay. Then why am I saying the Igbos do this, the Igbos do that? This is not in line with the news now. Ha. Is this how bad Nigerian economy system is, or somebody of this age cannot get the name of his former head of state? What will it teach his children? I don't know. Believe it or not, Nigeria is dead. If there's a chance for it to resurrect, restructuring is the answer. But nobody's agreeing to it. You know why it cannot be restructured? It is because of those who are actually earning from it. There are people, whether I like it or not. You see this particular administration that everybody is crying. The North is crying. The South is crying. The Southeast is crying. The Southwest is crying. The South is crying. The Northeast is crying. The Northwest is crying. And the North Central, they are crying. All these people that are crying on top of this matter is because the people who are they actually want things to remain this way. And those people, they refer to those people as the cabals. When you talk about restructuring will make those people. It's going to take you a lot of things. It's going to repair all the leaks. Nigeria is like a drum. Let's say a big drum of diesel, or drums of diesel, that is owned by we, the Nigerians. We keep complaining every day that, we store these oils. Let me just put it as this. Let me say big drums of oil. Let's say vegetable oil and palm oil. We keep complaining every time that we are very into losses. Why? Because rats do enter our shop to eat those, drums. And at the end of the day, we'll come to the shop saying all our oil goes to waste. You understand? We have looked for solution. And the solution is, okay, can we now stop using what's it called? Rubber. There's some people are now coming out to say, no, let us not use rubber. Oh. Let us continue using rubber drums. Am I making sense? Meaning, let the leak continue. Because we now stopping to use rubber drums will favor the shop owners. We favor the owners of those shops. They'll stop running into losses and things will get better. Do you understand? What is wrong with this country is that everybody wants to continue working like this government. I think Amechi even came outside and explained how it is in this government. When he came out to say, he came out to speak on people who are traveling out of Nigeria, that those who are traveling out of Nigeria, that, how did he even put it? Then he went on to say, in this country, you can suddenly become a minister. And I'm saying, wow, if you suddenly become a minister, what does it mean? Does it mean that is when this country, we don't go too far. We have even gone so far that some people can come outside and say what evil they do in daylight and nobody's going to query them. Do you understand? Restructuring is going to end a lot. The leaks in Nigeria will stop. Do you understand? All those places, you hear that, this particular place, they store oil, all those things, they will do it in such a way, they will restructure Nigeria in such a way that still will not happen. You understand? You will hear that, they cut a particular tree down, or they cut this number of trees and they sold it and the money, some people share it. It's not going to happen. It will be structured in a way that everything that is every revenue that comes in goes into the coffers, as in it goes into running the country. Nothing is entering into anybody's pockets. I'm telling you, everything is cleaned and wiped out in such a way that it is only Nigerians that we see everything. It is now transparent. Everything now, would they say you that they see them? If they say it is 1 cup of rice as a remaining, as a country, everybody will share that 1 cup of rice equally. That is what restructuring does. And that is why we are not going to have somebody to come in and do it except that person. Like I said, for us to have somebody that will restructure this country, we have to have somebody who will come in and that person, that particular seat will be stripped of all its benefits. When the person is not coming out to earn money, you're not coming in to earn money, you're not coming in, you understand, you're coming in to work. You come in and that restructuring will not happen. That is, if all the benefits that is attached to this is attached, the wrong people continue coming in, and ruling over us. And at the end of the day, this restructuring will not happen. All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.